Good morning and welcome to art class. Today, our first project that we're going to work on is going to be a 2-week project. So we'll start it today. We'll do the drawing portion of it today, and then next week we'll talk about our color wheel that we'll be introduced to and our primary colors, and we'll be able to finish up our drawing today with using those primary colors. So to get started, you need a nice big piece of paper. You need a pencil, and if you have a dark marker like the Sharpie, you could use that after when we go to trace, and then something that's circular. Okay, so like a cup that you have at home, or maybe a small bowl. I have this nice little water cup bowl that we're going to use, and we're going to use this as a tracer to start our picture. Okay, so hit pause right now, and then go grab those supplies. And when you're ready, we'll get started. Okay, today we are going to learn how to draw 3 baby chicks using a tracer and some letters that we know. And we're going to put it in a nice little farm scene with a barn in it and maybe a little lake. And then next week we'll color in these 3 baby chicks with our 3 primary colors. So first things first, we're going to put our tracer, whatever kind of cup or little bowl that you have, kind of towards the left side. We're going to use our free hand to hold this down. And we're going to trace carefully, going all the way around in a nice big circle. So that's 1. We're going to do this 2 more times. Holding that cup down in the middle so it doesn't slide away from us. And here's our last one. So there you go. 3 little circles. Those are going to be the bodies for our chicks. Okay, so let's look at this first one together. We're going to use some letters for our baby chick body parts. So first things first, we're going to use a capital M for our bird's beak. And then we're going to add an I. So first we're going to add the letter O. And then we'll put a little lowercase c in it. If you want to color in that portion, you can. It's like the dark part of our eye. And then we're going to add a little wing right here. Now everybody knows that we have a couple of options when it comes to the letter U. We have a regular U, we have a W, and then we have something that I call patent pending the Mr. Thompson triple U. So we start with a U, we turn it into a W, and then for the patent pending Mr. Thompson triple U, we add a 3rd U. So now we have a beak, an eye, and a wing. The only thing we're missing now are our little legs. So we'll have an upside down Y, and then we'll put a little line going through it just like that. So we're going to repeat this on both of these, and it doesn't matter which way your bird is looking. So maybe these 2 baby chicks are talking to each other. We'll have that M. Behind our beak, we're going to have our O for our eye with the letter C in it. This one I'm not going to color in. Remember, we colored in that part. Then it's time for that Thompson triple U. And our bird feet. So these I did a little bit different than that. These I did a line that went straight down and then like an upside down V. So we've used the letter O for the outside, the letter M, the letter O again, the letter C, the W, single U, W, and Thompson triple U, the letter Y, and the letter I and V. So just to finish up our last baby chick, do it just a little quicker. Remember, hit pause if you need to. Always hit pause just to catch up. try this one with just the I and the upside down V. Kind of looks nice that way. Great. Now we have our 1, 2, 3 baby chicks. Let's talk about our setting. We are going to make this look like our baby chicks are on a farm. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to draw a horizon line. That's where the sky comes down and it meets the ground. So I'm going to start over here on the right side, and I'm going to draw a line that goes from the edge of the paper to my baby chick. Don't make it go through it. And then it will pick up over here. And we'll do the same thing from baby chick to baby chick. Oops. And then over here we'll have the last of it. Now, let's put some things on our background, like a barn. So over here on this side, we're going to draw a nice big barn. I'm going to start by drawing a rectangle. And this one's going to be kind of behind this baby chick. And then we're going to add a triangle on top for the roof of the barn. Let's put a window right here. So we're going to add a circular window with the letter T for Thompson. Just kidding. And then we'll have our barn door right here. Just like the rectangle that we drew before. We're not seeing all of it. Sometimes barn doors have like a nice big X on them. Great. While we're up here, let's add some things to our sky. So I'm going to teach you how to draw another patent pending Thompson classic. This is a Thompson cloud. So we'll start anywhere. I'm going to put mine right here, but you can put yours wherever you want. I'm going to start by drawing a flat line. And then we'll add a couple of curves. These curves, watch how I do this before you try it. They start small and they get a little bigger, and then they get pretty big, and then they come back down. Almost looks like a piece of popcorn. And notice that they don't really touch that line. They just kind of begin and end on there. Now if I make another one over here, and I want to make it look like it's further away, like it's far away, we just make it a little smaller. Just like that. We can add a sun in the corner with some sun rays. I always like to put a pair of sunglasses on my sons because they're cool. So I'll draw a line like this. You don't have to add this, but I always like to make it a little fun. A little nose, smile. So now we have the background set. Sometimes we could add some birds, some happy birds. Just simple M's and V's for right now, because we're just getting started. And then if I slide this down a little bit, we have the bottom of our picture to work on. So maybe over here we add just a little wavy line. Maybe this is the edge of a lake. So we'll add some waves. We'll color that in blue. When we move over here, maybe we add like a little wood pile. So we're going to start by drawing 1, 2, kind of looks like a sideways 8, 3 circles. Now we're going to make the logs come out this way. So we'll have 1, 2 straight lines like that, and notice that they're not the same length. And then a third one that's a little shorter. We'll use the letter C to make the back of the logs. So we use basically an O, an L, and a C. Maybe we'll have some wavy lines to make it look like the bark of a tree. And then we need to put the rings of the tree just like this. My marker's too big to make the rings go all the way around. So that's about it for today. Take your time, draw your picture out. This is the very basic part of this project, okay? So if you want to add more to this, go for it. If you want to draw a dog or some butterflies. Ooh, let's do a butterfly. Draw, this is my favorite. My daughter, who's now in first grade, she used to love drawing butterflies like this. The first thing that you do, to get the best butterfly, is to start with a hot dog. That's right. Beautiful butterflies start with a hot dog. And then on one side, you put the number 3. You could add some antennas coming out. I'm gonna try and get a smile. And then you can color that in. Okay, now, add anything else that you want. There's going to be an exit ticket for you to fill out with a parent or an older brother or sister. Just a very quick Google form, and wait for the coloring part. The coloring part we're going to talk about next week. So next Tuesday, or next Monday, because it's a gold day, we will be working on our coloring portion of this, okay? If you want to, you could have mom and dad or somebody take a picture with their smartphone and email it to me at thompsong@madisonnjps.org so I can look at your progress. I can't wait to see them. Okay, have fun. Bye.